The business model of the UK tabloids requires for members of the royal family to be constantly involved in a conflict against each other. Somehow, they must be in a conflict. My family, we saw what happened to Meghan in the royal family, where she was pitted against Hamilton, where Meghan was attacked for practically doing the same things that Hamilton did. For example, Kate ate an avocado and the tabloid media say it was good for the baby. Meghan ate an avocado. UK media say that somehow it causes some sort of floods, droughts, and human rights abuses. And even Harry said in the Harry and Meghan docuseries, if you don't know why they're doing what they're doing, how they're covering this story about Hamilton, about the avocado, and for Meghan in a negative angle, if you have no idea why they're doing what they're doing, then I can't help you. Kate gets positive press while Meghan gets attacked for practically doing the same thing that Hamilton did. And even Harry said, if you can't see why they're doing what they're doing, then I myself can't help you. I'm sorry, I can't, as Prince Harry said. Now, my family, right now, once again, the tabloids, or should I say Fleet Street, has come up with a new story. They're creating the news. They're creating a new story. And right now, they are saying that Meghan Markle has been warned by insiders that she has no future and she must leave Prince Harry to save her career. Once again, allow me to repeat that. Once again, tabloids are creating this news, creating this story. They are saying that Meghan Markle has been warned that she has no future and must leave Prince Harry to save career. My family, I want to go back to what Harry said in court because I feel like what Harry said is important for people to understand even more why they're doing what they're doing right now. My family, making up all these lies about Meghan, even going so far as to demand for Meghan to leave Harry. And my family, it goes back to what Harry said in court. These very, very important words. And I quote Harry's witness statement. And I quote, I always felt as if the tabloids wanted me to be single, as I was much more interesting to them and sold more newspapers. And this twisted objective is still pursued to this day, even though I'm now married. My family, this story that has been created by the UK tabloid press, it has that twisted objective that I said the tabloids, Fleet Street, is still pursuing. Remember, Fleet Street, when Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, they sent a warning, threats to Harry and Meghan that they can expect no mercy following decision to go rogue and quit, as they said. And my family, I must always call out some individuals for utter hypocrisy. Why is that? Because my family, back in the UK, you had Piers Morgan writing articles saying that Meghan should go back to America. And then when they leave, they send threats to Harry and Meghan. Hey, look, you can expect no mercy. And right now, they are trying to force Meghan out of Harry's life. Even though she and Harry are now married and they have 2 kids together. My family, just kindly just hear this story, please. That Meghan Markle has been advised to ditch Prince Harry to save her career and must act now, if she wants to recover what is left of her working life. One insider has claimed. And my family, and they are saying these insiders are coming from Meghan. My family, 7 years of abusing Meghan, 7 years of trying to drive Meghan out of Harry's life, 7 long years. And in all those 7 years, they have failed to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. In those 7 years, they have failed to split Harry from Meghan. In 7 years. So my family, they won't succeed now. They won't succeed now. And I feel like, based on what Harry said even in court, of what they want, of what tabloids want to destroy his marriage, my family, that's exactly what they want to achieve. And once again, they are targeting Meghan, the woman Harry loves, the mother of his children. My family, time and time again, the tabloids prove to the entire world how racist, how misogynistic they truly are. And indeed, they are very, very much bullies. That's what the tabloids are. They are bullies who are trying to bully Meghan out of Harry's life because they want Harry back single, unhappy, miserable, alone, just like what happened to Princess Margaret. And my family, I'll talk more about the late Princess Margaret. But before that, I want to read you what Harry said about how, this business model of the UK media and exactly what it entails and what they want. My family, please kindly hear this. And I quote, "Days later, there was a meeting at Sandringham. I don't remember who called it the Sandringham Summit. Someone in the press, I suspect. On my way there, I got a text from Marco about a story in the Times. Willie was declaring that he and I were now separate entities. I've put my arms around my brother all our lives and I can't do that anymore," he said. Meghan gone to Canada. Meg had gone back to Canada to be with Archie. So I was on my own for the summit. I got there early, hoping to have a quick chat with Granny. She was sitting on a bench before the fireplace, and I sat down beside her, and I saw the wasp react with alarm. He went buzzing off, and moments later, returned with Pa, who sat beside me. Immediately after him came Willie, who looked at me as if he planned to murder me. "Hello, Harold." He sat across from me. Separate entities indeed. My family, Harry was sending a message that Prince William, he leaks stories to the Times owned by Rupert Murdoch, who we have now learned William took up to £1 million in hush money payments to settle his phone hacking claim against Rupert Murdoch's tabloid, my family. My family, as I've always said, Prince Harry took the stand and William took the money. So my family, as I continue my family with what Harry said, when all participants had arrived, we shifted to a long conference table with Granny at the head. Before each chair was a roll notepad and a pencil. The Bee and the Wasp conducted a quick summary of where we were. And the subject of the press came up pretty quickly. I spoke about their cruel and criminal behavior, but said they'd had a ton of help. This family had enabled the papers by looking the other way or by actively quoting them. And some of the staff had worked directly with the press, briefing them, planning stories, occasionally rewarding and fitting them. The press was a big part of why we'd come to this crisis. Their business model demanded that we be in constant conflict, but they were not the only culprits. I looked at Willie. This was his moment to jump in, echo what I was saying, talk about his maddening experiences with Pa and Camilla. Instead, he complained about a story in the morning papers suggesting that he was the reason we were leaving. Now, my family, I love how Prince Harry always references Prince William. My family, that when he speaks about the press having a ton of help, he speaks about Prince William. His eyes turn to Prince William because he himself knows exactly who has been behind the attacks on him and Meghan. It's always been Prince William. And my family, right now, they are trying to pit a married couple against each other. Right now, they are trying to pit Meghan against Prince Harry. That is what they are trying to do, by basically demanding that Meghan leaves Harry alone. That's what they want, for Harry to have that fate of Margaret, to lose the woman he loves. They want Meghan to leave Harry. That's what they're demanding. In my family today, I was speaking to someone, basically Brion's squaddies, and I was saying that it's always Meghan. They want it to be Meghan who leaves Harry. They want it to be Meghan. They're trying to abuse Meghan out of Harry's life. And then Brion's squaddies told me something, extremely important. They want it to be Meghan who leaves Harry to back up narrative that have been already spread by the UK media, that Meghan would leave Harry, that Meghan would abandon Prince Harry. They've always wanted it to happen that way. That's what they've always wanted, to back up their narratives of what, they said they want to happen, of what they had hoped would happen. Because remember what Harry said. Because of how they were abusing Meghan, they hoped Meghan would leave. That is what they hoped for. So they can say that, hey, look, we were right. Look, Meghan just left Harry. Do you see that? We were right. And they were hoping that this abuse is what, makes Meghan leave Prince Harry. That is what they were hoping for. But guess what? It's never ever happened. And it's never ever gonna happen. Prince Harry and Meghan are a team. They are a team. And as Prince Harry said years ago, whatever Meghan and I face together, we face together as a team, as a team, as a team. Meghan, as part of her wedding vows, she said she was a fighter. For this love, she will fight. For this love, she will fight. And my family, she has fought for it. She has fought for it, my family. Her friends would tell Meghan in the past, is Harry worth all this? The hounding. Because she, Meghan, was being harassed by paparazzi. that was what happened to her because of, dating Prince Harry. And her friends would tell Meghan, Meghan, is he worth this? Is he worth this? And Prince Harry, even from his memoir Spare, he feared that Meghan would listen to her friends and even break up with them. Prince Harry even says, and she, Meghan, would be smart to even do it. Prince Harry even said that, he feared that Meghan would listen to her friends. But Meghan did not. Meghan did not. I want to read that part, my family, from Harry's memoir Spare. And I quote Harry's memoir Spare. When Meghan's friends told Meghan, is he worth this? I want to read that part of Harry's memoir Spare, of what even led to what happened. My family, please kindly hear this, and I quote. 2 hours later, when I got home, I found Meghan inconsolable, sobbing, shaking. What is it? What happened? She could barely get the story out. She dressed just as I'd advised, and she'd run happily, anonymously, up and down the supermarket aisles. But as she rode the escalator, a man approached. Excuse me, do you know where the exit is? Oh yes, I think it's just up here to the left. Hey, you're on that program, Suits, am I right? My wife loves you. Oh, that's so nice, thanks. What's your name? Jeff. Nice to meet you, Jeff. Please tell her I said thanks for watching. I will. Can I get a picture, for my mom? Thought you said it was your wife. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just grocery shopping today. His face changed. Well, even if I can't take a picture with you, that doesn't stop me taking pictures of you. In my family, it went to threats. My family. He whipped out his phone and followed her to the deli counter, snapping away while she looked at the turkey. F-word the turkey, she thought, hurrying to the checkouts. He followed her there too, harassing Meghan. Meghan got into the queue. Before her were rows and rows of magazines and newspapers. And on all of them, under the most shocking and disgusting headlines, was her. The other customers noticed as well. They looked at the magazines, looked at her, and now they too pulled out their phones like zombies. Meg caught 2 cashiers, sharing a horrible smile. After paying for her groceries, she walked outside, straight into a group of 4 men with their iPhones aimed at her. My family, 4 men, 1 woman. 4 men, 1 woman, harassing 1 woman. She kept her head down, rushed up Kensington High Street. She was nearly home when a horse-drawn carriage came rolling out of Kensington Palace Gardens. Some sort of parade. The palace gate was blocked. She was forced back along the main road, where the 4 men picked up the scent again and chased her all the way to the main gate, screaming her name, harassing Meghan. When she finally got inside, not caught, she'd phoned her best girlfriends, each of whom asked, is he worth this? Meg, is anyone worth this? I put my arms around her, said I was so sorry, so sorry. We just held each other until I slowly became aware of the most delicious smells. I looked around. Hang on, you mean after all that you still made lunch? I wanted to feed you before I left. My family, Meghan has such a good heart. Meghan has such a very, very good heart. A very, very good heart, my family. Despite what she went through, Meghan still made some food for Harry. My family. And my family, please kindly also hear what Harry said, please kindly. We talked about all that would mean and how it would work and what she'd be giving up. We talked about the logistics of winding down her life in Toronto. When and how, and above all, for what exactly. I can't just leave my show and quit my job to give it a shot. Would moving to Britain mean a forever commitment? Yes, I said, it would. In that case, she said with a smile, yes. We kissed, hugged, sat down to our supper. I sighed on the road, I thought. But later, after she'd fallen asleep, I analyzed myself. A holdover from therapy, perhaps. I realized that mixed in with all my roiling emotions, there was a big streak of relief. She'd said it back. The actual words, I love you. And it had not been inevitable. It had not been a formality. Part of me, I could not deny, had been braced for the worst case, as, I'm sorry, but I just don't know if I can do this. Part of me feared she'd bolt, go back to Toronto, change her number, heed the advice of her girlfriends. Is anyone worth this? Part of me thought she'd be smart to do so. My family, you've heard what Harry said about what happened. And my family, even right now, despite Harry and Meghan fleeing from the UK and having lived in the US for 3 years now, still they're hounding and harassing Meghan, demanding that she leaves Harry. That's what they want. They want to destroy Harry and Meghan's happiness, Harry and Meghan's home. That is what they want to do. My family, they will not and shall not succeed. Their evil plots will not and shall not succeed. They won't destroy Harry and Meghan's home, and they won't destroy Harry and Meghan's happiness. And my family, do you know why I chose to speak about this even more, my family? It's because I wanted, just mention, all the pain that Meghan, some of the pain that Meghan has had to endure because of, falling in love with Prince Harry. The harassment, the hounding, the abuse, the insults, all that negative press, the most disgusting headlines with her name on from tabloids, the most disgusting, abusive headlines. And despite all that, Meghan has never ever left Harry. Meghan has stuck by the side of Prince Harry every single day. That's what Meghan has done. She has not left Harry. She has fought for her love. And now they have 2 kids together and they've lost 1 child. So my family, one thing about Prince Harry and Meghan is that they'll fight for each other. And all these media demands, tabloid demands, splitting Harry from Meghan, it will not work. They will not succeed. Their evil plots shall not and will not succeed. My family. And my family, Harry and Meghan work together. They are a team. And even Prince Harry, in the Can magazine article, he said that I know that many members of my family who can neither work nor live together. But for he and Meghan, they work together and they live together. My family, that's what happened between Harry and Meghan. They work together and they live together and they have 2 kids together. So my family, once again, the tabloids won't succeed in their demands for Meghan to leave Harry. Meghan will not abandon or leave Prince Harry. It's not going to happen. And Harry, ain't coming back to follow Prince William around. That's not going to happen. And my family, do you know that in Prince Harry's memoir, Harry feared that he was doomed to be the next Margaret? Do you know that? My family, yes, that's exactly what happened. And that's what I also want to share with you, because that is the fate that clearly the media wants for Harry. For him to lose the woman he loves. That is what they want. A life of misery for Harry. My family, they'll never ever get that. And every single day I'm thankful that Prince Harry fought for his love. Prince Harry fought for Meghan. I love that so much, and that they live in California. I'm happy about that, my family. And of course, tabloids are still making noise. But my family, they're making noise from the UK. And Harry and Meghan live in California. They can go outside, breathe some fresh air, go and watch, the 4th of July parade together as a family, and have a good time together as a family. And I love that about, I love that for Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, that they're able to do that with my family. Even just look at this. I love that Harry and Meghan are able to do this. Enjoy the 4th of July parade together as a family. I love that. Just imagine how many cameras would be upon them if they stepped outside, even in the UK. I'm happy that the rota will never ever be around Prince Harry and Meghan. Will never be there to cover any events that Harry and Meghan, attend, celebrate in California. I'm happy about that, my family. And I'm happy that Harry and Meghan can go outside in California and have a good time watching the 4th of July parade together as a family. I'm happy about that. That this is the life they have in California. I'm happy about that. And Harry's life will never be that of the late Princess Margaret. That will never be his life. Because Harry already has chosen what he wants for his life. And he has chosen his wife and kids. And my family, he has made the right choice. He has chosen love. Margaret was forced to give up the man she loved. They have been demanding that Harry loses the woman that she loves for Meghan to leave Harry. And my family, for 7 years, that is what they've been demanding. And it's never happened. So my family, and it's never ever going to happen. It's never ever going to happen. Now my family, allow me to read you Harry's memoir spare, where he speaks about Margaret, of what they want for him to happen to him. My family, please kindly hear this. And I quote, "Not helping matters, my subconscious, it was popping. The full seriousness of all this was finally starting to sink in. If Granny said no, would I have to say goodbye to Meg? I couldn't imagine being without Meg. But I also could not imagine being openly disobedient to Granny, my queen, my commander-in-chief. If she withheld her permission, my heart would break. And of course, I look for another occasion to ask again, but the odds would be against me. Granny wasn't exactly known for changing her mind. So this moment was either the start of my life or the end. It would all come down to the words I chose, how I delivered them, and how Granny had them. If all that wasn't enough to make me tongue-tied, I have seen plenty of press reports sourced to the palace that some in my family did not quite, shall we say, approve of Meg, did not fancy her directness, did not feel altogether comfortable with her strong work ethic, did not even enjoy her occasional questions. What was healthy and natural, they deemed to be impertinence, my family. There was also whispers about a vague and pervasive unease regarding her race. Concern had been expressed in different corners about whether or not Britain was ready. Whatever that meant, was any of that rubbish reaching Granny's ears? If so, was this request for permission merely a hopeless exercise? Was I doomed to be the next Margaret? Oh, a biro. Wow. My family, Harry, feared having the same fate as Margaret, being forced to give up the woman he loves. Like what happened to Margaret, where she was forced to give up the man she loves. And Harvey wrote, oh look, she gave up love for duty, clap for her. She was miserable to the day she died. And that's clearly what they've been wanting to happen for Harry. That's what William wanted for Harry. And my family, I'm glad that Harry found true love in Meghan. And not just found love, fought for that love. And Harry and Meghan have been through so much hurdles. And so my family, all this propaganda from UK media, all these threats to Harry and Meghan, or demands of Meghan to leave Harry, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You know, it's just not going to happen. It just shows really what Harry has been saying has always been true. What Harry has been saying has always been true of what they want to happen to him, of how they want to destroy his marriage with Meghan. My family, the evil tabloids will not succeed. And so my family, also, it's so disgusting how the tabloids call Harry and Meghan irrelevant, and yet they can't stop talking about Harry and Meghan. They have senior members, the royal family in the UK, but still, they can't stop talking about Harry and Meghan, whom they call irrelevant, my family. You know, utter hypocrisy. Why can't they just focus on William and Kimbleton and just leave Harry and Meghan alone? You know, it disgusts me how they constantly go after Harry and Meghan. And I want to tell them this. No weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lipetana, and Doria Raglan shall ever prosper. And Meghan will never ever abandon or leave Harry. They have been through so much hurdles together. And now they live in California. So all these noises from the UK media, guess what? They won't be able to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. They will not. They will not. And tabloid media should just shut up and move on with their lives and focus on the roles they call relevant, like William, Charles, Kate Miller, and leave Harry and Meghan alone. And leave Harry and Meghan alone. My family, I believe I've said enough kindly. Now, tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed kindly. I'd like to please kindly hear your opinion. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Dory Raglan, and all of you members who are at home. Hate never wins, love wins. Now, my family, Harry and Meghan haven't been seen, for quite some time, really. For quite some time, my family. Even that picture that we've seen of Harry and Meghan at the 4th of July parade, it's basically, blurry. So my family, they haven't been seen as often as we'd like to see Harry and Meghan. Regardless, a new story is created by the UK media about Harry and Meghan every single day. It's high time they shut up and leave Harry and Meghan alone. It's high time. And we'll never ever stop demanding that they leave Harry and Meghan alone. We'll never ever stop demanding that they leave Harry and Meghan alone. They need to leave Harry and Meghan alone. And so my family, with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Petana, and Dory Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. It never wins, love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. And Meghan and Harry's future. Meghan and Harry's future are intertwined. And the tablets, racist tablets, will not destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. Harry's future is always with Meghan, and Meghan's future is always with Harry. And they have 2 kids together. They are forever linked. And this racist tabloid media will not be able to split Harry from Meghan or Meghan from Harry. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. And Harry will never ever have that faith that Margaret had, because Harry has chosen to fight for love. He has chosen love in his life. You only live once, so choose love and happiness. And I'm happy with what Harry has chosen, love and happiness. And he has fought for that love, and so has Meghan. And no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lady Diana, and Dory Raglan shall ever prosper. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lady Diana, Dory Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of the Squad Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Squad Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.